So it's taken me a year to make this video. I started this video at the end of summer last year, and I kept coming back to it, and I kept changing the title because summer came and went, and then autumn came and went, and then it was spring, and yeah, it didn't get done. But I wrote a little, almost like a journal entry that was originally going to be the basis for this voiceover for this video. And reading it back is actually quite nice. A little memory of last year, of what I was up to. So now that it is autumn once again, I think I'm finally ready to say goodbye to this video. And I hope you enjoy it. I don't know about you, but for me, last year felt like it went by really fast. Summer was really busy with family and friends, and before I knew it, it was already autumn. It was a bit of a strange start to my favourite time of year, though. I remember at the beginning of September that we had this weekend heat wave, and it felt like summer was holding on for just a little while longer. And so I took the opportunity to go blackberry foraging. It's something that I've only done once before, but I enjoy spending time in nature and knew that I would enjoy rummaging around in the brambles, trying to find the biggest, juiciest berries to take home. And I remember that it didn't disappoint. I knew when I set out that I wanted to make a pie. I always loved the idea of baking, but I struggled to follow recipes to the letter. And my chronic substitution of ingredients often leads to strange, if not interesting, results. For example, one time I tried to make an apple crumble, and I ended up having to call it a apple cobbler. But really, the topping turned more into like a scone consistency. Don't get me wrong, it tasted nice, but it wasn't an apple crumble. But this time, I was determined. I was going to make a pie from scratch, pastry and all, and it was going to be wonderful. Nowadays, I'm trying to make myself slow down a little, as I have a tendency to rush everything. And baking this pie was a perfect exercise in this. I took my time, enjoyed the moment, and let myself be fully immersed in the experience of making something. On paper, it was a simple act, but foraging the fruit myself and then pouring love into baking something beautiful was really quite fulfilling. I was completely invested. I was nervous to see if my hard work paid off. And it wasn't perfect, sure, but the pie tasted good and I was content. This is going to be a mess. I hope you're ready. Thank you. When I first started drawing again after my lengthy hiatus, I actually drew a lot of food. Since then, I've experimented with drawing many different things in many different styles, and this seemed like a good time to experiment again. I wanted to remember the joy I felt on this early autumn weekend, and so I decided to draw a memory. The drawing is very simple. It's not revolutionary and it's not perfect, but it reminds me of that day in September. I really want to capture more memories by drawing or writing or by making videos. So this, in many ways, is a little love letter to me, to enjoying nature, to enjoying hobbies, to enjoying art. And to understanding that even though I might feel like I have scattered interests and too many hobbies, there is an underlying theme to all of it: creativity.